Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now Ethereum is doing something important because as we speak, Ethereum is beginning to trade below this important support level, but we have not seen any confirmation just yet of a break to the downside. So in this video, I will be covering price targets for this potential move just here for Ethereum versus US dollar. I'll be covering my Ethereum strategy, and right now in the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, we are seeing an important retest of this exact level as I've been talking about just yesterday. And for all of you Ethereum holders out there, the countdown has begun for the Ethereum London hard fork upgrade. I'll be covering all of that and more in this video, so make sure you're watching the entire video all the way to the end so that you're not missing out on any of this important information. And if that sounds good to you, just before we jump into it, make sure to drop a like on the video down below and make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on for more videos like this one. I seriously appreciate all of the support on the channel at the moment. In fact, we just crossed over 50,000 subscribers. I said it in my Bitcoin update, but I'll say it again in this video because I seriously do appreciate all of your support on the channel. Thank you so much for pushing this channel over 50,000 subscribers. Seriously, I appreciate every single one of you. But with that out of the way, let's get straight to what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Ethereum to US dollar chart on the 4-hour time frame, and as I was just discussing in the intro of this video, we are potentially breaking to the downside here, but we have not seen any confirmation just yet. Of course, the Ethereum price has now traded below this upwards trending support line just here, but we need to now find some resistance along that line to actually confirm a break to the downside or a spike in volume, which we have not seen either of those. So basically, if Ethereum finds resistance in around 2,550, give or take, then that's how you know that we are potentially confirming this break to the downside. And in that case, I would be actually targeting roughly around 2.4K as our next significant level on the Ethereum chart. Of course, if we break back into this upwards trending channel just here, obviously that would be bullish for Ethereum because that would basically just turn this into a fake out to the downside. So in the immediate short term, this is something that I am paying attention to right now. And once again, we are still seeing a bit of a short-term cool-off as expected in the overall crypto markets. Once again, it was a few days ago now when I was basically saying we are actually due for just a short-term cool-off. And I was still getting a lot of comments on my videos at that stage just there when Ethereum was reaching this short-term little top here, saying that we're still going to continue to pump to the upside. We're basically going to go to the moon straight away. And of course, I'm still bullish on Ethereum when you're looking at the bigger picture. But once again, just in the short term, it is healthy for us to see a little bit of red because this red price action just here could potentially shake out the weak hands and liquidate the over leveraged traders, which I know sounds bad, but for those of us that are actually holding Ethereum or just trading Ethereum on much lower leverage and being smarter with our trades, this will actually benefit us in the long term because once again, with those getting out of the market on a short-term dip like this, those are usually the ones that FOMO in at higher prices, creating more fuel to the upside for Ethereum in the longer term. So as I've said in most of my recent videos for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, even if we do see some more bearish price action here in the short term, I would only be considering that as a buying opportunity if you are holding for the longer term. Now, it does actually look like Ethereum is potentially about to break this world record that we've just formed, which by the way ended up being 13 consecutive daily candles that closed green. And that was actually the first time in Ethereum's entire history that we ever did that. We've never done that before in Ethereum's entire history. So we're definitely living in some crazy times right now. But anyway, getting into some more price targets for Ethereum. In the immediate short term, if you're taking a look at the Fibonacci retracement tool from this low to this high just here, we do actually have the 38.2% Fibonacci level providing immediate support here for Ethereum, which is by the way coming in at roughly around 2,450, 2,460 in around that area just there. Anything below that, the 50% Fibonacci level is once again coming in at around 2.4K. Anything below that, we do have the 61.8% Fibonacci level, the golden pocket, which is the most important Fibonacci level, coming in at just above 2.3K, around 2,330. So we do actually have a decent amount of short-term support here for Ethereum. There would be actually a lot of buyers here for Ethereum. But if we break below all of this range, then we do actually have a very important level for Ethereum, a massive level of support at this yellow line just here, coming in at around 2,100 US dollars per Ethereum. And by the way, it's important to mention that we don't have to go that low on this pullback, but if we do go that low, I will actually be accumulating more Ethereum for myself at these lower price levels just there once again. But for the beginners out there, if you're simply just dollar cost averaging at just about any of these prices just here on this short-term pullback, if you're holding for the longer term, as in at least the next few months, it's likely that that is going to be a profitable strategy, considering the fact that historically speaking, that has been a profitable strategy if you're keeping a long-term perspective. Don't necessarily expect to make money overnight with dollar cost averaging. It's more of a long-term game, but the long term is where the big money is made. And it is important to mention that just in the short term, we do actually have a short-term downtrend here for the 4-hour RSI on the Ethereum to US dollar chart once again. So while the RSI is still heading to the downside here, it is actually quite likely that the price is going to stay in this continued cool off, not necessarily crashing to the downside, but at the very least, just some sort of consolidation range in around this area once again. Once the RSI starts showing some sort of bullish divergence or something like that, then that's how we will know that we are potentially looking for some sort of trend reversal back towards the upside, or I should say more of a trend continuation, considering the fact that on the 4-hour time frame, we are still actually in an uptrend here for Ethereum. So yeah, basically those are all of the main things that I am paying attention to right now on the Ethereum charts myself, and that is my Ethereum strategy. But taking a look at the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart right here, we are seeing an important retest of this exact level that I was talking about yesterday on the channel. In fact, over the past 2 days on the channel, I've been talking about this yellow line right here because it was right at this yellow line that I actually moved some Bitcoin into Ethereum. I sold Bitcoin to buy more Ethereum. That's what my video yesterday on the channel was about. And in the immediate short term, as soon as I made that move and posted that video, once again, that was a pretty profitable move just there. But right now we are getting the all important retest of this exact level that we were talking about, because as I always mention on the channel, we need to see some sort of confirmation anytime we're breaking an important level on the chart. And of course, this level was actually the previous high for Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So not only are we forming a new higher high, which is a bullish sign, we are right now turning the previous high, the previous resistance level, into new support at the time of filming this video. So if the price can continue to hold above this level, which by the way, this exact level is coming in at around 0.064 Bitcoin per Ethereum. If we can hold above that level, that is actually really bullish here for Ethereum versus Bitcoin in the short term. And once again, for as long as we can secure that confirmation here on the chart with perhaps a couple daily candle closes, then the technical price target for this descending triangle pattern as we are breaking to the upside here is coming in at roughly around 0.09 Bitcoin per Ethereum. So from the current prices right here, that is around a 38, nearly 39% gain for Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And quickly checking out the Bitcoin dominance chart just here on the daily time frame. This is important for all altcoin holders out there because right now the Bitcoin dominance is still continuing to break to the downside here. So especially if the dominance remains below this exact level right here, this is a bearish thing for the Bitcoin dominance, not necessarily for Bitcoin. I want to make that clear. When the Bitcoin dominance heads to the downside, all that actually means is essentially the altcoins just overall are outperforming Bitcoin. So Bitcoin could actually be still bullish even when the Bitcoin dominance is plummeting to the downside. Once again, it just means altcoins are seeing bigger gains on average. When you're zooming into the 4-hour time frame, as you can see just here, we did actually see a perfect retest of this level right here, which acted as resistance. And since then, we have continued to the downside. So that is potentially a confirmation of the break to the downside here. In fact, that is one confirmation of the break to the downside. I'd really like to see another daily candle close red below these levels just here to really help secure this break to the downside. And once again, if that happens, that could potentially benefit all of you altcoin holders out there, because once again, if this continues in a short-term downtrend here, the altcoins are going to do pretty well, which is why I moved some Bitcoin into Ethereum just yesterday, as I announced on the channel. And right now, the countdown has started for the Ethereum London hard fork upgrade. There's less than 2 days to go before this hard fork is officially implemented. Now, in the immediate short term, this could potentially see a bit of a bearish impact on the price, simply because it could turn out to be some sort of sell the news event, and also because Ethereum miners are going to immediately have less revenue after this hard fork goes ahead. We could see a little bit of the hash power, the hash rate of Ethereum move to other blockchains as Ethereum miners are moving to other blockchains that are more profitable. But that is simply just in the short term. Longer term, this is actually really bullish for Ethereum. If you want a more detailed explanation on what this actually is, definitely check out my last Ethereum update that I posted on this channel just yesterday. That was the one that's titled I sold Bitcoin to buy more Ethereum. But anyway, that's just about everything I have to say for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's just a quick Ethereum update, letting you guys know what I'm thinking about the markets right now and my price targets and my strategy. And if you appreciate all of that information and if you got something valuable out of this video, make sure to drop a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so that you're not missing out on any of these future videos. And once again, I know I said it in the beginning of this video and my Bitcoin update, but I'll say it again. Honestly, thank you so much for all of the support on the channel recently, especially with us crossing over 50,000 subscribers. I can't even believe I'm saying those numbers. Seriously, I want to thank every single one of you for that. But anyway, that's really everything I have to say for this video. Once again, I really hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.